Welcome to our All Together Passage series, a daily vlog taking you with us on our maiden voyage from France to Miami. We're on leg 1 to the Canaries. Let's do it.
It's personal now. The Med doesn't want to kind of let us out. It's like, we're coming, we're getting out. And now she's throwing everything else that she has, like 20 knots and wind shifty and the waves, the sun going down. We are getting out. We're here. Gibraltar is here. We'll turn around and anchor. And we're just going to finish with the same sea state. And we got, what, 2 hours today? Where it was like, well, no, we got 10 minutes of sailing.
10 minutes of sailing.
We got 10 minutes of sailing. We got maybe an hour of, what, flat water and motoring?
Yeah.
And then he picked it back up. And now it's like, everything else is left after those 3 days to make us give up and turn around. No way. We're out of here.
So we can see Gibraltar, which is a positive. The sun's going down and adds to the mystery of what's going to happen. And it looks so close, but it's like a Vegas mile, you know, it looks a lot closer than it actually is. So. Good job, honey. I love you so much.
Getting out. Telling you. Getting out.
Look, he's got his harness on. Harnessed in there. Look at that. Good for you. Thank you. So I just made dinner and I'm getting ready to go do the anchor. Yeah.
5 minutes?
Yeah.
Less than 5.
Okay, I'm ready. Getting ready to do the anchor. Making dinner, and I made them a cake because we're in Gibraltar and we have a reason to celebrate. So hopefully it turns out okay. Oops. Okay, so the sports recoup on the first half of leg 1 from France to Canaries was France to Gibraltar. And we're now in Gibraltar. It's a nice sunny morning. The temperature is way better than it was in France. And we anchored here last night in La Linea. Basically, to summarize the trip, we started out thinking we would have more wind to sail through the Med near the Balearics. Because of that, we opted to take less fuel. As it turned out, the wind didn't cooperate and we ended up having pretty big waves. So we changed our strategy. We moved more inward to go along the coast. We refueled twice, and the wind was just at our nose the entire time for the last 3 days. The waves were relentless. They were coming right at us at a space of maybe 2 to 3 seconds between. So they're short, they're tall-ish, but man, it was just really uncomfortable. So it wasn't a great sail. It was just sort of, at that point, it became a boat delivery to get us to Gibraltar so we could actually catch some wind. So we got here last night. We're coming into the Gibraltar area. We didn't encounter any orcas, which is awesome, coming from this side. And as we're coming in, the gear shifter arm for the starboard side fell off. So we are using pliers and some creativity to maneuver the boat. It's going to be fine to get us, you know, through the Gibraltar Strait, and you know, we can obviously, you know, manage. It's just not ideal. So today we're sitting in the Gibraltar area. We're going to take the boat to the fuel dock after we repack the main, because we brought it down last night and it didn't sit really well, so we're going to repack it. We're going to get some fuel. It's Sunday. We're going to get some groceries before the store closes at 2:30, because everything closes early on Sundays. And then we're going to have a nice night. We're going to go to bed early, and then we're going to get up in the morning and we're going to cross the Gibraltar Strait. And that's where we're at. I think we were able to learn a lot during the trip, even though we were motoring. I think it did help us understand how to manage big waves, what the boat sounded like. Understanding the sounds of your boat is really important. The motion of your boat, you know, it was great to have Jean-Marc, because he could say, this is normal, this is normal, this is normal, which if you're on your own boat and it's a brand new boat, getting comfortable with the noises on the boat is definitely part of the process, and it can be very full of anxiety. So having someone say, oh no, this is normal, this is what it sounds like, this is, you know, it's worse on this boat or it's worse on that boat. And so now we're just going to do a little regroup on a Sunday. It's beautiful, it's warm. I would say in US terms it's probably between 70 and 75 degrees Fahrenheit. I don't know what that is in Celsius off the top of my head. And we have some sailboats sailing around. Hi! Hello!
Nice boat!
Thank you!
You need speak English? We're going to raise anchor in 15 minutes. We raise anchor and leave.
Possible to 5 minutes.
We can do 5.
So it seems we found ourselves in the middle of a race course with these J boats. So we're gonna pick up and move right now. What?
No, I was talking to Stephane.
You're looking at the steering, at the shifters?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like a little bit of reverse. We're lucky to have that little piece.
Yeah. Yeah. For now.
This one? Do we do exactly the same way I've been doing, or do you want to try to do it?
Yeah, because I think I'll What are we doing? Refueling?
Refueling, yeah.
I like this fuel better.
How do you feel about butternut squash
Sure.
in the Instant Pot?
Oh yeah, an instant pot. Streets of Gibraltar on a Sunday.
Yeah, not much is open, but we found a little shop with some fruits and vegetables, so that's good.
Anything
And
else?
some naked butts.
Oh,
Turn the camera.
see what she's looking at. Focus, lady.
Okay. Hey, we got a question from Warren.
Okay.
He wants to know why we didn't sail at angles. Like why we chose to motor, given that we have a capable boat.
Yeah, that would have been our preference. Here's the situation. So north of us, so basically you have to picture Gibraltar, and you have this section, the Sea of Alboran, I think. It's all west and the wind comes west. And then the land curves like this, and the wind curves along the land. And we're coming from this way. So basically we have the wind against us, you turn, and we have still the wind against us and all the way. So ideally, yeah, you can take an angle and sail. The problem is the stronger winds are in the middle, and with the lighter winds on the side. So the stronger winds in the middle create really like chop, like close, short waves. So in order to prevent sailing into those waves and the stronger wind and the chop, we have to sail along the coastline. And the problem is, like, if we want to go at an angle, now we're getting into the stronger wind and the kind of the steeper waves, shorter
deeper chop, like
Yes.
more, yeah.
And on the north, we're stuck with the land. So you basically have one corridor, and you take the best of what you can get. And if there will be like a little less wind and less chop, then it would have been perfect that we set at an angle. But as soon as you get at an angle away from shore, then you get more wind and steeper waves. So you just have to stay there. So unfortunately, you have like no options unless you just wait for a window. And at some point you need to go.
But we could have sailed the boat in the worst conditions. It's not that the boat can't handle it.
No, I think, well, yeah, the boat can handle it. We could have put 3 reefs and stay sail.
It's just not our preference. And it would have taken a long time, right? With
Yeah,
BMG.
because, well, yeah, you're motoring towards, well, it was from here to here. You cannot motor this way, so you're motoring this way, this way, this way. But if you're going to be doing tacking, I mean, you're going to spend even more time. And so you're not making forward progress really in this short chop and the stronger winds. And so, that's not a good option. So if we find ourselves at sea in those conditions and we need to sail, we'll sail, because if the conditions are the same everywhere, we can take it. But here at least we minimize the impact along the shore.
So basically we would have spent another 50% more time. It just comes down to VMG and the stress on the crew and the stress on the boat. But the boat can handle it probably better than the crew can.
What are you talking trash down there? Where are you? See you. Wave. Hello, Gibraltar. Short stop. And then we head out tomorrow morning.